This is Caveman PRDR, and welcome to another one of my YouTube videos. Hello there, and welcome to another edition of the PRDR VOD review series. We are going to start off with a 35-minute game of a Olaf match I played. I went 5 precision, the main rune slot. I run Conqueror, Triumph, Legend of Alacrity, Last Stand, and then for the secondary rune, I run Inspiration, Magical Footwear, and Approach Velocity. The smaller runes, I get Offense, Flex, and... So in this match, I was queuing with Pantheon, Ava004, and I was queuing with the bot lane, the Vigor, and Ashe bot lane. And this match I jungled against a Nunu. This Nunu did not build like how I usually build Nunu. I'm usually more of a tanky Nunu. He actually built straight AP, which in my opinion, it kind of hurt their team because they only had one bruiser and not a bruiser and a full tank. But don't get me wrong, he was still effective during laning phase. He got 2 or 3 kills during laning phase, but he really fell off later in the game. So like I usually do, I ward pixel or ward near pixel. I start my Q to go off, and then I get my W. And I start red and go to Krugs. I usually always either start W or Q, or yeah, W or Q on Olaf. I think it really depends up to personal preference. I skipped Krugs. Well, not sorry. I got Krugs. I skipped Raptors because getting Raptor camps is generally not easy for Olaf. So I just go straight to Wolves. Get Wolves, have a little bit of time, so I get blue. So you see how I'm playing right here with really low health. It's kind of dangerous, but you can see that I started Gromp probably at full health, and by the time I finished Gromp, I had at least half, and by the time I take this Scuttle, I'm almost full health. So I get I get to level 4 off of doing 5 of my jungle camps and doing Scuttle. I go back toward my bot side. I want to hit the vision light to see if they've gotten the Scuttle yet. They didn't get Scuttle. So I grab the second Scuttle. This double Scuttle was actually big. And since I had information that Nunu was probably more than likely top side, I went to clear out any wards for bot lane. Then I went and started my Raptors because I knew I could have my smite back up in time. Olaf is a super fast clearing champion, and because I know Nunu just went top to gank, or came right off of a gank top, I knew I could get his Grump for free if his Grump was available when I face checked it, which it was. Now the main problem right there was Nunu had came back to ward me, but I would have had to have had a pretty tough fight right there with him. I throw an axe right there to keep their bot lane from pushing my bot lane right there, and to kind of ward off the Nunu. Even though Nunu actually comes back into gank anyway, we stayed a little bit too long there. But anyway, Nunu tries to come in and gank. This is a snowball on Ashe when Ashe is in one shot. Ashe actually escapes with no health right there. It's pretty funny. I'll review it. Watching this is actually hilarious. So this is where they're overstayed right here. I had already left a river to go back toward my red and do Krugs. So there's Nunu ganking right here. He goes right here, gets the kill. Ash has absolutely no health. Yeah, he just straight up misses the Ash. It's so funny. I'd actually backed after, I didn't get my Krugs. I had backed after I'd gotten out of River because that was my first back. I needed to go get items. I see Dragon Scuttle's back up, so I go ahead and try to get the Scuttle. So that's my third Scuttle of the game. I see that there is vision right here for the mid laner, so I just decided to clear it out. For their mid laner, so I decided to clear it out. My red side's back up, so I go ahead and probably... Oh, we see where Nunu is right there, so I just try to like walk toward the Nunu. Just in case if he tries to gank it, which he will anyway. I actually burn a lot trying to get this kill and I don't get it. Oh, I do actually get the kill, but so does Syndra. So, to go back over what happens right there. Nunu ganks the Syndra pretty hard. I rush him with my ult because I know it won't slow me down. I get him down just low enough. I do take turret aggro, and Syndra has to burn everything to kill me there. So I officially go 1 for 1 so far on that engage. Now I'm back and ready to buy. I think Nunu might have had a kill or two at that point in the game. Unfortunately, did give double buffs to Syndra. But honestly, like, not the worst. I actually think I saw Syndra back right there. I come right here to gank because I know we have the I know we could have the angle for people to do it. We get like super aggro into the Rumble right here. But we know that there's 4 people here that we can do this if we want to. I let my teammates distract while I get Dragon. In the meanwhile, while I'm getting Dragon, they just keep bot lane distracted. So we did a good job here. And I need to go back to farming my top side because I haven't been back to my blue side in a little bit. This will be my second clear on blue. I see Jax is pushed up pretty far and I want to help my Pantheon. Now, Jax is actually pretty strong at this point in the game. I think Jax is 3 living off of this. So I decided that I want to back off because I'd already burned my ult. I kind of hate that I couldn't kill him right there, but it wasn't worth trying to feed Jax another kill if I chased him into River Bush, so I just stopped that. And I think, like I said earlier,
turret plating will fall soon.
Yeah, Jax is 2-1 at this point. And yeah, I've been keeping pretty good attention of the objectives and stuff. I see where Nunu is bot side, so I decided that I just need to go ahead and focus killing Scuttle. Now, I do get interrupted in the middle of the Scuttle and have to burn Flash, which is very unfortunate. I try to pick the most safe place possible to back right here, in case if Jax tries to dive, because he does have a dash, and he can stun me, so I just need to be careful right there backing. It is unfortunate that I couldn't finish the Herald right there, but it is what it is. That was actually a really good ward place by the Jax there. So I know Nunu's off of the map, or down from the map, so I know that I can If Jax doesn't interrupt me, I know I can go get Herald for free, and that's what I do. Now try to get close to top just to be around. Jax knows I'm here, so I just throw Herald down. I help Caitlyn get the rest of the farm right there, and then we just push top lane a little bit. Now red team does get drag right here, but we actually did a really good job getting on. We actually catch the Lux out of position right there. So overall, we get a tower right there. We trade that dragon for a tower. And we also get a kill on Lux for it. So whenever I get done doing my shenanigans top lane with the Herald, I go back to my blue side clear, because I know it's up and my red side's up as well. So, I'm doing a really good job of being efficient with farming this round. I'm not doing much ganking wise, but you can see at this point I'm 40 farm up on Nunu. Nunu's been super focused on ganking, which is fine. He's impacted 8 kills on the match. But, overall our objective play in gold lead, our gold lead's nearly 4k. I'm up to 2 turrets and up 8 kills. Our bot lane was going off. That their Lux might have been throwing. We're not 100% certain. But anyway, at 20 minutes, we've got a pretty significant lead. Again, I get a scuttle. Clear out vision at dragon. Because I've still got red side to clear, I can do that, or I can help kill mid, which is what I'm trying to do. We kind of chase the Jax away just to make sure he doesn't try to kill me. Jax to start taking my Braum, but it's fine. I'm just going to finish getting my red side clear here. Jax does do a pretty good job of pushing in top lane. But Jax is super strong in this match. I'm trying to be just really careful right now. Pantheon does go in for the ult, but Jax is already pretty far away. I just kind of guessed that he's right here and kind of look into him. We get Vigor another kill. Vigor's really strong on this round.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
Vigor has 9 kills. Our Ashe has 7. Our bot lane was actually really nice. But Lux died a lot. That was a really good converge on their part to come top lane to help us out. So, I don't know if we actually had info that they were going to take Dragon, but we ran into it in time. We kind of just guessed that they would be on it because a lot of us were topside. And we were able to run in and smite steal it. Or I was able to run in and smite steal it, and then we killed the probably 2 or 3 people that were around. So it was just really good timing on our part. And while we're still up an advantage, we decided to take this tier 2 tower. Now Jax is actually doing a really good... What Jax is doing is really good and really smart. He's pushing top lane, and whenever he's waiting for top lane to push a little bit more, he's constantly going into my blue side jungle and taking my blue side jungle. This is a very, very smart idea. Because I'm already up 50 CS on his jungler. The more CS that the Jax can take away from me, the better off he's going to be and the better off Nunu's going to be. Now, unfortunately for him, Nunu is 9 deaths at this point. Nunu kind of went for a He went for a mostly AP with a little bit of health build, but he also doesn't have boots up to this point, so he's kind of just throwing the game pretty much. He's trying to really rely on ganks, which ultimately doesn't do well enough for him. I'm up over 50 CS on him. Whenever we had that push mid, I went to go take some of the CS, and while my B-side CS is up, I take it. So that Ashe ult was actually super clutch. Whenever I see Nunu pop his ult, I decide I need to pop my ult as well, because his ult is a form of CC, and if I pop my ult, it negates the CC. So Jax dives in a little bit too hard right there. I get the last hit on him. I'm not mistaken, I think I got the kill on Nunu there as well. That team fight. I see that we're still pushed up pretty far mid. I back away from mid early because I know Dragon's coming up, so I go ahead and get Water Dragon. We're still only up 2 turrets, so it's not that big of an advantage, but more of the advantage is on our gold, and especially how many kills we have. We've been doing a really good job of team participation on carries. And at this point in the game, Nunu's died 3 more times since the last time I had counted his last death. I think he was like 5-9 and 5, now he's 6-12 and 5, so he's dove in a lot and died. And meanwhile, I've been gaining CS. I've been running around pushing, getting 2 more kills since the last time I pointed that out, and gotten more CS. Whenever I'm near Baron, I want to try to throw a control ward on Baron. Generally, whenever I back, I try to at least keep 2... I try to keep at least 2 the control wards on. So anytime I go near Baron and I know we don't have vision on it, I try to get it.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And like I said earlier, every time I see Nunu and he pops his ult, if I have my ult up, I'm gonna pop it, so that way I can't be slowed down in the middle of his ult. And if I can disrupt him in his ult in any fashion, it'll help my team get caught in it. If I'm the only one that's caught in it, it's not gonna be a problem. But anyway, while I know we have a push mid, I try to take any CS they can. I can. Now we do decide, since there's 3 of us, we really only spent only 2 of us were taking Baron for like half the time. But Radical Nuke could do enough damage, and I can just sit there and tank off of lifesteal. So I do kind of just pop my ult early right here to avoid the CC. And unfortunately, Radical Nuke just gets shut down right there. But I'm able to get away for free. We're kind of just sitting, hanging out with Jax. Unfortunately, Ashe starts attacking Jax. So Jax at this point is like pretty much giving up on his team because he knows he can't solo carry any further. Jax is 8-4, and well, Syndra actually was pretty impactful too. Syndra was 8-7-6. So he knows that each person in bot lane has 10 plus kills, or has 10 or more kills. Mid lane has 8 kills. He knows that they pretty much can't win, so he's just kind of chilling. While I know they're doing stuff, I just push bot lane. And I'm over here just continuing trying to blast the and I'm not too worried about Syndra because I've got plenty amounts of lifesteal and magic resist. Now, when someone else comes to help her, I don't want to try to get them kills, and I don't really want to get caught in a 2v1. So I just kind of hide and walk around and let my teammates get the kills in. And there we are at the end of the game. We ended 49-26. We actually finished the game with over 9k gold advantage. We had 3 more dragons, which we actually had the water dragon soul. And yep, I think I went like 5. I went 5-1-8 as Olaf Jungle. Hello, this is Caveman PRDR. Thank you for joining me on another one of my YouTube videos today. If you enjoyed the content, please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and comment down below any questions or comments that you have about the content. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.